Hi, my name is Adam Wilson. I'm the head instructor at Brisbane Taekwondo Centre. Let's have a look at self-defense against a full Nelson. Okay, so full Nelson is a slightly unusual grab, but it does happen. Okay, so someone's grabbing up under your arms. They're more often than not hooking their fingers together like this, okay, behind your neck. If they're very strong, they can put a lot of force down onto your neck and really injure your neck. So whilst it's a bit of an unusual grab, it is quite dangerous with someone who's strong. So we're going to have a look at a couple of things here. I'm going to start in this position, but I'm going to change and get Hugh to grab around my waist in a minute to make it a little bit easier for you to see what I'm doing. Now just at the start, it's always good to soften up so they're not focusing fully on that grip. So an easy way to do that at the start is I want to breathe in, and then as I breathe out and squeeze my elbows down, that'll just loosen his grip up just a little bit to start off with. I can also stomp onto his foot with my heel, okay, or kick into the shin, this sort of thing. Okay, so a few strikes to soften their grip up before I finish off. Now I'll continue from here, and then we'll have a closer look in a moment of what's going on. So next action is I'm going to reach up with one hand and slide my hand up his hand. Okay, as I do that, that will lift up one of his fingers. Okay, so I'll just turn slightly so you can see. So I've lifted up a finger. My other hand reaches over with my thumb pointing down towards my head. From here, I'm going to grab onto his finger. I bend the finger back and pull the hand out. His hands now are here. Now from here, I reach just a natural catch. So thumbs up, grabbing onto his wrist. Then I'm going to step around, one foot, then the other foot. So I'm away from him. Okay, I don't want to stand in front and get hit with that other hand, so I'm standing away, knees are bent, I'm grabbing his wrist, and then I can control the finger. Okay, just be careful of course when you practice with your partner that you don't break their finger by accident. If you're doing it on the street to defend yourself and you do break their finger by accident, fortunately they've got plenty more, you can just grab another one. Okay. Also remember, you can add in extra strikes here if you need to make your escape. Alright, so let's have a look at that again. Okay, this time I'm going to ask you to just grab around my waist so you can see a little bit more clearly what's happening. So he's going to grab around my waist. Okay, now as we mentioned, we want to soften up. So I'm grabbing on, just interlock your fingers, Hugh, so they can see. Okay, this is normally the way someone will grab behind your neck. So I'm stomping at the start. Now from here I'm sliding up to lift a finger. This hand reaches around, the thumb will be pointing down towards the head as we mentioned. I'll grab onto that finger, pull it out, grab onto the wrist, step around and go to the side. Now a really common question here as well, if you can grab again please Hugh. Okay, a really common question that people have as well is, but what if I'm sliding up and the finger won't come up? Of course that's going to happen. If someone's really determined, they've got a really strong grip, their finger won't just lift up. But there's an easy solution to this. Okay, first thing is, so they're not focusing completely on gripping. That's why we were doing the stomps and things like that at the start. The next thing is your fingers are designed to have strength in that closing action. And they have it in one direction, so just that wrapping around. But fingers tend not to have a lot of strength in the sideways direction. So when I'm here, rather than get his finger coming straight up, if I can't get it to come straight up, if I turn it to the side, okay, the joint starts to twist. And it doesn't matter how strong someone is, it's very, very difficult to resist that. Okay? Then I just continue, get the finger up, grab on, grab the wrist, and come around out to the side. Okay, let's have a look at it one last time. So he's grabbing on, grab up high this time. So he's grabbing up high. So I'm breathing in, coming down, stomping on the foot. Okay, with the heel, make sure to stomp with the heel. Loosen his grip a little bit, sliding up, grabbing the finger over the top, thumb down at the head, grab on, coming around, out to the side. Okay, make sure you're away from them so they're not going to strike you. Remember from here, you can knee yourself. You've obviously got strikes into the legs as well. Okay, and you can let go to strike. Okay, it's better to control the arm, but if you need to, you can do that as well. But remember, this is a controlling situation. You need to either add extra strikes to finish off if they're not going to be compliant, or you can finish at this point. Okay, so that's a nice simple self-defense that we can do against full Nelson.